Hello everyone, my name is Arkaprav Mahata, register number UR15CS051. I am doing my fourth experiment of data structures lab. Today's question is linked stack and queue, which is implementing stack and queue using linked list. So linked list is a data structure in which where it contains two parts it contains nodes which has two parts, namely the data and the link part. The data contains the data stored in the linked list, and the link part stores the address of the next. And the end of the node is the end node denotes to null position, and the front is denoted by another pointer. So now we'll see the code for the program. First, we'll just declare the functions which are going to use. Then we create the structure for node. Where here are the two members, which is data, which is of integer type, and link, which is of the pointer of the structure type. We create the other pointers which we require, like temp, decoy, top, front, and rear, which is written as f and r. In the main function, we'll first give user a choice if he wants to do link stack or link queue, and we'll take the choice in ch and use it in a switch. For case 1, which is the stack case, we will have another switch case in which we'll ask the user to if he wants to push, pop, or display, which are the three functions we do in stack. So the choice is taken in ch1 and again taken in switch. In the first case, which is up to push, we'll ask the value which is to be pushed, and it's stored in value, and the push function is called to push the value. In the second case, we'll call pop function and it will return a value in item, and that will be the deleted item and it will be printed. In the third case, we'll display the linked stack. And if any other input is entered, it will just display sorry, invalid choice. And then if I want to continue this or not. And the second case of the initial switch, this case is the queue case, where we will also present with another choice for user if he wants to insert, delete, or display in the queue, and the choice will be stored in ch2, and then again it will be taken in a switch. And for the first case, we'll ask the user to enter the item, and it will be taken in item variable, and in queue method will be called where the item will be inserted in the queue. In the second case, the deleted item is print by calling the del queue function. In third case, we are calling the disk queue to display the queue. And again, there's a message telling if we want to continue or not. Then the message showing if we want to return to main menu. Then these are the functions, the push function, which will take the value and first check if the function, if the stack is full or not, and it will do by checking the condition if temp is equal to null. If it is, it will print stack overflow, else it will just enter the value inside the link stack. The display, it will check if the stack is empty or not, and which it is done by checking the condition if top equal to null. If the stack is empty, the a message is displayed to the user, else the stack is displayed. In the pop method, we check for the empty condition of stack by using the condition if top equal to null, and if it is, we'll display the message to user, else we'll just pop out the item. Then comes inskew method, in which we take the item which is to be inserted, and before that we check if the queue is full or not, which is done by the condition if temp equal to null. If it is, the message is shown to user telling the queue is full, else the data is inserted in the linked queue. In this queue method, we have to print the queue, but first we'll check for if queue is empty or not, which we will do by f is equal to null, If it is, we'll display a message telling that the queue is empty, else we'll just print the queue. In del queue method, we will delete the last value. So, but before we have to check if the queue is empty or not, which is done by the condition if f is equal to null. If it is, we'll just display a method telling that the queue is empty, else we'll pop out the item. Sorry, delete the item. Now we'll just run this code. Okay, so they're given us the choice for stack or queue. First, we'll go for stack. Okay, first we'll push items in the stack. We'll enter 12 just to continue. Again, we'll push inside the stack. This time I'll enter 23. Again, I'll continue. Now I want to display the contents of the stack, so I'll enter 3. It displays 23 and 12. Okay, now continue. This time I'll pop. So it's showing that deleted item is 23, which is the last item. Again, if you want to continue and display the stack, 12 is the only item which is left in the stack. So this is the stack part is executing properly. Don't want to continue and we'll return to the main menu. This time we'll go for queue. In queue we'll first insert. So I'll enter 1. The first item inserted is 12 and I want to continue. Again I am inserting this in 23. Again to continue. Again we are inserting some 34. Again to continue. Now we'll display the contents of the queue, so I'll press 3. So 12, 23 and 34. These are the contents of the queue. And to continue. This time I'll delete contents of the queue, so I'll press 2. So that it's telling us the deleted item is 12. So I'll continue again. So again the options come again. Now I display. So 23 and 34 are the only elements left after deleting 12. So this shows us that our program is executing currently and correctly. So we don't want to continue anymore. This is the end of the program. Thank you.